Do we have sound? Are we sounding? And also, is the chat working? That's the trick. Have I lost the chat thing? Oh no! Did I not even put it on this one? Did I? Oh, I didn't even. Did I? No, of course I did. What? It's here. Where has it gone? It was right there. Oh! It's there. It's there. It came back. There you are! And now when you're screaming with me, everyone else can see. It's not the easiest to look to see though. Is it okay if I ush this up a little bit? Is it alright? Because like a lot of people have like a properly thought out background and everything, and like, I do not, but I never claimed. I can't like start being good at streaming. Not being good at it is my entire brand. Okay, also I didn't do what I said I'd do last time and make sure to actually get in the game where I need to be for... I know for a fact... I know... And I didn't put chat here, did I? No, I'll stay here. I know for a fact that you do not need updating. I know you don't. My God. And I forgot to, oh, I can't even see the chat now. I forgot to... Now my mouse has disappeared. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse gone? Why can't I see my mouse? Where did you go? What do I do about a missing mouse? Damn it! This is... But what does it mean when your mouse suddenly disappears? What did I put? What did I say? What did I press that was wrong? I'm... Okay, so now I have to Google what happens when your cursor goes missing. Is there like a key that I could have accidentally pressed? Like, it's still working, it's just invisible. It was here! Oh my God. What if I just unplug it and plug it back in again? What is the mouse one? Well, there's only two it can be, so 50-50. I love 50-50. Yay, it came back! Okay. It came back. And now I have... What am I doing now? I'm launching you. Because you insisted you need updating even though you don't. And then what do I have to do? It came back. What am I doing now? Oh yeah, I need to play Twitch on the other thing so that I can actually see the chat myself. Otherwise, that's incredibly boring. Can you open up, please? Alexa, open Twitch.
Here's Twitch.
Thank you. I hope you don't have an Alexa within earshot, because I'm sorry if so.
Sorry, I don't know that.
I'm not talking to you.
Here's what I found.
No, it's fine, thanks, Alexa.
Here's what I found.
You did not look up thanks on Twitch. See, it wouldn't be funny. It wouldn't be fun if everything just like worked. Wait, what's even the point of streaming if everything's working? Important thing is, can we hear everything? Important thing is, can we hear everything? Okay, you can hear the menu, okay? Can you see the menu? Also, let me know if the thing stops working. If oh my god, you know what I'm trying to ask you? Let me know if you stop seeing yourself. The chat's overlay, yeah, that's it. I know it's not showing up great right now because of the text underneath, but hopefully that's not going to be the case the whole time. And now we're going to have to wait like 84 years to get back into this office, aren't we? Because I left. I was investigating the institute in the air, so it's just in real time. That's all it is. We've got several more sentences, exactly. Also, are you not going to see the chat right now, are you? Because it's on bloody white screen. That's wonderful. You're still there, I hope. Can you see you if I... Okay. Okay, bear with me. I'm on lightning, so if I normal it for now, while we're on a white screen, because we're going to be here for like years. What tea do you have? Which of the teas did you do? Do you remember? This is the Pennings one. The next time. Oh, right, I see. The Pennines, I forget what it's actually called. What do you have then? I'm also British, so I need to know. His is the, what's it called? Do I still have it up? Pennine Picnic. His is Pennine Picnic. unidentified black tea. Black tea's nice. Am I missing out? No, I'm not. Okay. I had black coffee recently and realised that's not as nice as black tea. God, you could finish the entire box before this loads up. Yay, we're here. Okay, don't let me forget to yeah. What mode was I on? I was on lighten. Yeah, okay. Now all we need to do... the black box, yeah. So, it's not black anymore. Ta-da! What am I doing? Yeah, I'm not fully focused yet. Oh god, yeah, so now we're gonna be here for ages, loading into this again, aren't we? I'll use my teleport so it didn't go to waste. What was the last thing? We were talking to him about something and I don't remember what we were talking about. He was being super nice and answering our justified interrogation. God, I need to clip that scene. I need to clip it and just upload that with absolutely no context whatsoever. About Forbidden Zone, right, yeah. It's only been a day. God, we've left him down there all day. Poor Risley, I feel mean now. He asked us to come down and talk to him after he was being so nice after we weren't. He says, come follow me, we'll talk more. He goes down and I leave and go investigate all the water in the air. It's a dumping ground for the remains that the cannibals don't need anymore. The inedible bits for the cannibals, that's what it is. I just realised I'm not actually listening to it. He was about to start speaking and I wouldn't have been listening. God, it's this door. It's my arch nemesis now, that door. So how are you? This is loading faster than I'm used to. That's fine. Okay, Risley, I'm so sorry. I just left and did investigations on my own while you were here all day and all night. I'm sorry. You are gonna have to send me the Risley T video.
And a whole basement behind it. Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
I keep forgetting I'm playing as Noviet. Yeah, he's the one that just effed off. He's the one that just effed off and started investigating the bloody institution.
It seems
He's been here the whole
just
time.
What kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did forget because I've not been down here for ages, actually. Oh god, I saw some people saying, you know, in the live when the trailer came out and we heard the where did he take my siblings thing, and Hang on, this sentence is going off without me actually thinking about it. Bear with. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, some people were like theorizing that Risley was like human trafficking because of that one line, and I was like, you are aware of like the concept of this place being a prison and him being the warden of this prison, right? Like that's just. Oh, I'm used to seeing some ridiculous theories, and then there's that.
Stand on the central plate.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
Once everyone had taken their positions on the circular plate, it begins to slowly move downwards. God, I forgot about that. I need several more cups of coffee before I can start reading this text. Did we just fall down it and die? And that's the end of the game.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
Also, yeah, people will like accuse Risley, the prison warden, of human trafficking because he arrested some people who were literally breaking the law in his prison. But then they'll fall over backwards trying to explain why the knave is actually a really nice parent. And that
What a
is...
huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone.
I'm sure that, like, there's something actually really suspicious that we're about to learn. But I really hope that the Forbidden Zone is actually just his tea storage. I just imagine he opens the door to prove to us that nothing's going on and it's just boxes of his tea.
Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, you should be.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
Please be his tea collection. It's either his tea collection or it's the remains of the cannibals' meals.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Unless it's like the thing that's holding back the primordial
Whoa,
seawater,
They all
actually.
just went up one by one.
What's that in the middle of the room?
Go on, have a look.
Yeah, it's primordial seawater. Oh, that's what we're led to believe. It actually is just his tea collection. Are these the doors? Are these the doors that, like, he ices? They look like the same doors. Yeah, just don't go touching it, Risley. Your line makes me want to cry. This room's really empty with nothing in here, which is quite strange on its own. There's also a device smack dab in the middle of the room, which looks like some massive I don't know how to say that.
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it.
One, yeah, I also think this is where we saw Noviette, and 2, please don't tell Linny and Lynette about this.
The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking?
Sorry, I just needed to check that we were actually having game audio because I got paranoid for a second. The water pressure.
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary. The
Primordial
temperature should
seawater.
vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis.
Okay, but don't
Over the
touch
past
it.
few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising.
Primordial seawater is continually leaking into the sea.
Yes, that's very likely.
But forget about the two of us! Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh. Oh!
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
Something, something, end of an era, something, something.
Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this
Exactly.
place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
Yeah, so tell your husband.
That's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built this place anyway?
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold.
Should he really actually be telling us this, though, after we've outright admitted that we plan to tell Linny and Lynette afterwards? And we've done absolutely nothing. The only thing about us that is trustworthy is that we know Noviad. And, like, even then, nothing we did down here was for him. We have betrayed everybody we care about down here, and he's just telling us this.
Some of them began
Don't
to
tell
repent
us.
and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld.
Oh, I'm having feelings too now. They're both like, yeah, exactly. Aww. So tell him that there's an issue then, right?
Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past. After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontanian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
Do you believe in prophecies?
To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate.
Especially because I think Noviette might have lost his memory. Oh! Oh my god! You think you had some knowledge of this before? Oh, tell him though!
Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third.
I would like to know what he plans to do about it, but I feel like putting your hand on your hip and going, so, as the Duke of Mermaid, just what do you plan to do about it? It's still just a little bit too pushy. I don't like how pushy we're being. Surely, you'd think that with all of his memories intact, he'd know where it is. God, that's sad. Because, this would all be so much easier to deal with if he just remembered where it was. But the fact that he doesn't, that's sad. Also, don't be so rude,
Let me
Lemine.
show you something.
Are we on the verge of becoming Victoria again? Or am I just being too sensitive because I know that they were rude to him? It's not everything they say to Risley. He's like, how dare you? He does, I remember that. Aww.
This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone. Huh?
Hi.
Lorvine and Jurier?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
No.
The results speak for
Absolutely
themselves,
not.
don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
The results speak for themselves, and the results are that we're absolutely not trustworthy. Why do you think that? You're too nice. You're too nice to us, Risley, but we have done nothing to earn your trust since we've been down here.
Alright then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Well, how about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Have we heard of Edwin? I don't remember Edwin. Am I supposed to know Edwin? I probably have. Also, I swear he's just insisting that we're trustworthy purely on the basis that Noviette knows us. We're friends and therefore we have to be trustworthy because we've done nothing. I think he blew up the Institute. Oh, okay, I don't remember that.
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high.
Okay, yeah.
Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head, but you're not a local, so I guess it's possible for you not to have heard of him.
Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
You want to the fortress of Meripede?
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
If that is not like the best, the best portrayal of how shipping works, then I don't know what is. Just you have people who are like, who are all like, you know, actually have connections and everything, and just a man and a woman spoke to each other. And, are they together? I mean, is that not that Wrightsley and Clarend video? Just, oh my god, he offered her sugar. They're together.
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not
It's
a
not
couple and just
fun.
using your work as a convenient cover?
We've just seen them speaking to each other. For crying out loud.
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
Why are we having? I know I have no business like complaining, because I've spent the entirety of this entire Archon quest so far, aside from that one time, been or like just talk to your husband. But like, we're having a serious conversation here.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Oh, so you are
Jeez.
then.
Forget I said anything then. Follow me.
Also, like we all know that the
Whoa,
best
there's
couple in
another
this
door that
game
goes
is
right
that
up.
for two couple.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
Yeah, it's not relevant, is it?
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Is this just a normal room? Yeah, we actually, maybe we should be just complimenting everything after being so mean to him. We're just watching so we could say it. We're not the ones having an important conversation here. Yeah, just imagine like, the wave is literally coming down the corridor, and then Paimon just stops and is like, are you together? There's a time and a place, and it's fine. We're not actually there. You're there.
Well, let's
Oh,
spice it up a
weird
bit.
timing.
And here you go.
Oh, that is pretty. That is really cool. Oh my god, what is that?
What a huge ship!
Oh my god, that is gorgeous. Okay, so I'm not, like, in mortal danger, so I can take a minute to appreciate the ship. No pun intended. Oh my god, that's beautiful. I know we're annoyed with Paimon and Lumine. Yeah, well, in all fairness, we're not annoyed with Paimon and Lumine. We're annoyed with the Dottore segments who are masquerading as Paimon and Lumine sometimes. I love that Paimon's impressed with everything. It's cute. She's cute. She's cute when she's not Dottore. Also, I will move on in a minute. Oh, that's so pretty. There's a grappling hook. That's not gonna grab a hold of anything.
This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
Yeah, I think he appreciates it secretly as well. Also, how am I like so behind on the Archon quest and I was never spoiled by that ship? You'd have thought I would have seen it somewhere. That's really cool. I love jaded characters interacting with those childlike wonders. Yeah, that's cute. Everyone, when she's Paimon and not Dottore, everyone needs a conversation with Paimon at some
How
point.
much do you know about Fontanian history?
We don't.
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty. According to legend, The Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Put two and two together, Paimon.
Where
It's the
there's
same
water,
ship.
There'll be ships.
I bet.
People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
If it's not the same ship, I'll be very sad.
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try.
No, you
So
did
the
not just
moment I
make
began
that
to
ship.
speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
You did not spearhead a project to make that ship.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontanians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
Oh my god, he's so
Were the
cool.
workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call.
You're so
Alright,
cool,
that's enough
Risley.
talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions?
Oh, that reminds me, I found my tea. I found my fancy tea. Oh, I want a cup of fancy tea now. Yeah, I found it. That's my tea thing. It was actually right next to me the whole time that I was complaining about having lost my fancy tea. It was right there. Oh my god, don't forget your tea! I'll wait. What do you mean this expired 2016? I bought it after that. I mean, can tea really expire? What's the worst that could happen? I'm gonna look it up. No one can tell me not to. Risley, what happens if you drink expired tea? Oh, it just makes it stale. I can have it. I'm gonna ask. He says, do you have any other questions? So I asked him what happens if you drink expired tea. Dad? Okay. I mean, he didn't tell me not to, so... chat frozen. Oh no! Oh, there you go. Is it coming back up? Yeah, who came? I asked Risley what happens if you drink expired tea. Apparently it's fine. I mean, can tea even expire? It's an important question. I mean, it's just leaves, isn't it? Can leaves expire? Like dried leaves? It's like 7 years old. But like... yeah, it can't make you ill, I'm sure. It might just be that it's like... it doesn't taste as nice. I'm waiting for my own tea, anyway. I'm having it. Regardless. He didn't tell me not to, so... it's fine. And he was nice enough to ask if I had any other questions as well. You put too much cream in it. Oh no! Do you need to go and get another? Or is it still drinkable? Okie dokie. I don't want to move on yet because I just asked my dad if he can do me some tea. So... I'm sure Risley won't mind. He won't object to us taking time because of having tea. Yeah, expired milk is different than expired tea. And that is my wisdom of the day. You can drink expired tea, but not with expired milk. But my milk takes forever to expire because I'm lactose intolerant, and I tend to take that more seriously than anything else, apparently. Like, I had garlic butter the other day. And I was more concerned by the butter than the garlic. Well, nobody needs to know about that. It's just staring at us. I'm sorry, Risley. I'll be back in a minute. It's tea. It's important. Oh my god. Okay, I'll let someone have another line.
Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not good. I'm still waiting for my primordial sea tea. Did not take me back yet. The kettle's still boiling. Actually, the kettle hasn't even been filled yet. Yeah, we're appreciating your fashion. It suits you. Is it true that he's colourblind, by the way, or is that just like... are they rumours? Or is he actually definitely colourblind? Do we also know how he got the scars? Especially like, 'cause he's got like 3 massive scars on his neck, and I want to know how that happened. Oh! Rumour that apparently he's actually colourblind, like the Melazines. And that he and Seedween once argued about the colour of a flower. One thought it was one thing and one thought it was another, and actually it was a completely different colour altogether. But I don't know how true that is. Gwen!
What's that one?
Hello. You know how you love me, very, very catwalk?
Well, I don't know about that one. But why?
Hello. Can you do me a quick tea, please? What?
Tea?
Tea! No. What did he say? Oh, yes, please. Have you not drunk it all already? Oh, good. That was gonna need a wash. I'll come get it. Okay, nobody needs to know that I'm having vodka. Excuse me, please. Sorry, baby. I'll be right back. I'm not. He visits the fortress in his story quest. Aww. Okay, now we just need to wait for my tea. We did. Actually, was it you who showed me how many lines Risley has in Novelette's story quest? Also, did I remember to turn the sound back on? Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah?
Do you need milk in that, or is it just as it is?
No, it's just as it is. Yeah, carry on what you were saying. He apparently breezes through the fortress at one point, and Risley's like, he didn't even stay for tea. Aww. How rude. Are they arguing? Sorry, I've just sent you. No, I've not sent you anything. I've just seen the thing that you sent me. I want his story quest to be an hour-long, unskippable cutscene about him showing us his tea collection. I love him. He's the most British Australian I've ever met. Hang on, no, it didn't. I thought chat froze again. Hello, sweetheart, you staying with me now? You staying here? Oh, okay, are you not? Bye-bye then. No, come here. Hello. Hello. Hi. It's back. Okay, good. I just need to pay some attention to the dog. Hello. Hello. Hi. How are you? Oh, I know I dropped cheese on you, didn't I? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh. You're cute, pie, aren't you? You're cute pie. No. Oh, bless you. Oh, I'll give you a shower tomorrow. Oh. Oh, can I have my hand back, please? Can I have it back? Thank you very much. Love you. Okay. Risley, what were you saying? Oh wait, no, I hadn't finished reading, sorry. We didn't even stay for tea. And then he's like, then how about staying for a cup of tea? I hope we stay for a cup of tea. I hope we stay. She's trying to steal my hands now, yeah. If I'm not wearing anything on my hands, she just tries to take my hands. You alright? Settling down? You want me to stop talking to you? Okay. Okay, let's head back. It's pina colada tea, but it just tastes like it. It's not got booze in it. Yeah, and we're not going to tell the Fatui any of it. Hang on, let me change the background colour while we're stuck here. We'd better not. If the next scene is Lumine and Paimon telling Linny and Lynette, I'm gonna scream. Hey up. Thank you.
Right.
I've got it. I should hope so. Thank you. Love you, bye.
Bye.
Can I have my door shut, please?
I'll leave you here for now.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks, Risley.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. You shouldn't have trusted us.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those three as well.
Don't you dare. Actually, don't you dare. Good. So she should. I want that exact thing to happen in the next scene. I want your character to show up and just yell at us. And if that doesn't miraculously happen next, then this is my least favourite Archon quest. It means that my actions will now decide the next steps that his group takes. I'm not really concerned about... I mean, yeah, I am, but in the sense of they're the enemy. Don't tell them things. In other words, if I want to tell Linny the truth, I must make him understand that we cannot afford excessive conflict right now. Yeah, but unfortunately that's not going to happen, so how about we just cut to the chase and don't tell them?
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Why are you putting the thought into it? Don't tell them!
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
I don't. I actually don't. Oh my god. What have you got? What have you got? What are you eating? What have you taken? What is that? What the hell is that even? What is it? What's that? Show me! Show me! Sitting all the way over there, thinking I wouldn't notice. What is it? Okay, fine, you can have it. She unnecessarily wants to write about us because she feels like if she didn't, there'd be another act of betrayal since she's personally representing Novi. God, I wish we had her in this. Seriously, this would make it so less exhausting. See, he's even crying now. She has, I don't even know what she has. What do you have? Tape? She has some tape. She has some brown tape that's used on parcels. She has tape. I don't even remember having any tape. But apparently she found some tape. Can we go back and look at that ship again, or is that forever lost to us now? Like, I hope we can go into Rice's office like we can at Noviette's.
We're back!
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
Well, you know. Clearly because it says, yeah. Exactly.
Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was sedated, I could still barely hear two people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Oh, you can?
Must have been Risley and Seashween.
I want to go and have a look after
Yeah,
this.
I heard one male voice and one female, so it should have been the two of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
Oh, it could be a code.
I really can't make sense of this place.
Well, on the one hand, it could have been a code, but on the other hand, it legitimately could have just been him talking about tea.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
No, we just talked
He explained everything.
everything about his favourite tea,
Very
Paimon.
well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Feeling better now, Linny?
Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Wonderful.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sejuin is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
Sure.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Mirapede.
See, Primal Seawater is actually just a name of one of Rice's favourite brands of tea. Because that's legitimately all he showed us.
Ooh, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
Paimon! Excuse me? I love how it's, oh yeah, we're gonna have think. And then it's just, okay, so here's exactly what he told us. Oh my god, Paimon! We don't even get the option, to be honest with the one out. It's just, yeah, we're gonna think long and hard about this decision. So anyway, here's exactly what Risley told us. Look, I made notes. Oh, this is why I needed tea to calm me down.
That's our Linny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us.
I have no idea. Genuinely, I have no
I spent
idea.
quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him.
We don't know anything,
What's more,
Paimon.
the Fortress of Mirapede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Wriothesley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
Lumine, you're not better. Lumine's grasp of the big picture is amazing.
You're super smart.
Thanks so much.
The Notorious
Then
are back.
finally, there's the last question.
Obviously, Paimon's still back at the ship, amazed by everything. She's still in awe. And so the Notorious have snuck in while Paimon's still like, oh my god, everything's amazing.
If Wriothesley does have a plan, what could it be?
He doesn't.
All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater.
He doesn't.
He's even gotten Cloran to help him out.
No, he didn't.
That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see.
You're wrong.
He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly.
Nope.
I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
I hate this whole Wriothesley is trying to two-time ship. Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, neither can I. Yeah, neither can I, Femine. I am shocked as well. We don't get a say in this. At all. This is the most exhausted I have ever been in an Archon quest before. I get that, like, Sumeru was fun because it was like everyone was sort of, it was very freedom fightery, rebellion-y and everything, and it was fun. It's like taking down the corrupt system and everything, and this is just, we're just legitimately fugitives right now. I feel I've been doing well, not drinking all that much. Since going on these meds. Like, admittedly, I might slip every now and then, but nothing bad. But, like, I really want just an entire bottle of thing right now. I don't even care what. You're driving me to drink again, Linny. We got to watch an arsehole make friends. Yeah. I enjoyed watching I'll hate them make friends. Oh, that's never not going to be funny. And then the one that got adopted, yeah. That was nice. Okay.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
And they're gonna go and tell the knave everything.
Could Wriothesley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember,
No, he wanted to
I once
meet
mentioned
her
that
to
Father
slap
sees
her.
the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Wriothesley have known that?
Yeah, that's exactly how... yeah, that's exactly how it feels, that... Oh no, we've made the Fatui look too bad, we have to make them allies and did it in the worst way ever. It's like, they've done... I feel like Dojoya's too good of a villain, yeah, exactly. But it's like, I feel like this game has done so well in humanizing pretty much any villain. Like, we have, you know, these scary giant robot things, and then, oh, they're field tillers, and it's actually really quite sad. And then, you know, I genuinely can't think of anything else, but that's generally how things are when we have a few quests with treasure hunters, treasure hoarders that make us kind of feel bad for them. And there were even the Fatui, they were in the chasm. Could we not have had like a bit more time with the Fatui in the chasm that were like left, and we helped, and then everything? God! Like, if we weren't trying to justify the knave here, I'd be all for it, yeah. Yeah, if we could have... Yeah, I have sympathy for Fatui foot soldiers. I had sympathy for Linny and Lynette for their, like, rolling and everything, but at a certain point, it's like everyone can be in the right and everyone can be in the wrong, but it's when they're, like, we're sympathising with them. Hello. What? Why? Hello? Ah! Go away! Okay, I'm fine. Oh my god, my mum scared the hell out of me. I'm fine. What was I saying? Oh my god. Yes. Yeah, it's like, everyone can be right and everyone can be wrong, but when we're sympathising with Linny and Lynette, and then acting as if Risley and Seedween are the ones that are doing nefarious things, it's like... The guy! Yeah! The guy picking berries in Ganyu's quest. I felt for him. The two we helped escape in the Sumo World quest, yeah. The one that we helped in the Inazuma one, I don't know if you've gone to that yet, but we literally see in, I don't want to spoil too much if you haven't, but there's one in Inazuma where we literally see how bad the House of Hoth are. They absolutely picked the wrong Harbinger to redeem. There are certain Harbingers that I would absolutely, even not just... I feel like Scaramouche was maybe the more obvious contender. Child I can get as well. But, like, not her. Yeah, well, the previous knave, woo, yeah. That's the thing as well, is that, like, they cannot be like, oh, well, that was the previous knave, because would Arlecchino not have just shut everything down, or at least, like, she wouldn't be a Harbinger if she wasn't as bad. Like, oh. Now, I know I've said it before, but I can totally see certain Harbingers maybe being a bit more sympathetic than certain others, but the knave, Arlecchino, is not one of them. Right. Now I've been traumatized by my mother, we can continue. Yeah, and it's like the cycle of abuse in our story is absolutely interesting. I fully agree. I like what you said about Risley and Arlecchino kind of being foils to each other. Well, like they both come from like a similar background, but one does good from it and one doesn't. Yeah, it's like it's an explanation, but an explanation is not an excuse. like, it may explain how Arlecchino is the way that she is, but it's not an excuse for the way that she is.
Or perhaps he didn't know and just wanted to bring Father over to his side, which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
No, he just wanted to bring her down to slap her in the face for sending the kids down.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father.
See?
No matter what, we're on your side. The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you.
You know what, Liddy? Yeah, you're on our side, see, because we're on your side. Which means that we're not on anybody else's side. I don't understand what's happening here.
If you ever need anything else
I'm
going
not
forward,
happy.
please come to the House of the Hearth at any time.
Not
Though you
ever.
may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
Oh, that's not what you were here from the House of the
You
Hearth.
have my gratitude.
Thank
you
you,
for
sweetie
protecting
baby
Winnie when
darling.
it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Yeah, neither did I.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Don't mention it. I'm not saying that we can work together again if necessary. I see Femine as my baby, but you two I don't plan to write to. Yeah, same.
Paimon's hungry.
Ooh, let me meds.
You've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
Oh, yeah. And this is a part of the quest where Noviet comes and just straight up adopts Femine. Hi, I'm your dad now.
I feel like I should try to become someone more capable of helping.
Oh,
You're incredibly helpful. Winnie thinks so too.
well,
Yeah.
I don't care
You
what
were always
Linny
telling me not to
says.
push myself, but aren't you just like that as well?
No. Yeah, you're the only one. You're the only one I care about too. I almost said Liddy then. Yeah, Femine, you're the only one I care about. Come on, new son, we're leaving. Also, yes, I want to test if we can still go to Risley's office. Nearly avoided disaster, yeah. I want to see if Noviet can... I used to be able to say Noviet fairly okay, and now I can't do it anymore. I want to see if he can visit his husband to talk about adopting a child. If I can remember. It's in the middle. I know that much. I know because there's a wolf there. Have I missed the thing? The cafeteria can wait. Can I just swim? I can't. This is a bad idea, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not gonna miss that. Where is the footpath? This is important. Am I even on the right area? I bet I'm not even. Oh, yeah, hi. Can we come visit? We can come visit. Can we arrest them for slandering Rai by implying he'd go behind Novi's back? Yeah, that is the worst crime you can commit. That's even worse than stealing the Archon's cake. Oh god, are we going to be back here for another 84 years now? This is a mistake. I just need to make sure. They need to go and talk about adopting Femine and nobody else. Yeah! Is this still open? Yeah, it's still open! Can we go anywhere else? No, we can't go anywhere else. We could just go down here. Okay, fine. Fair enough. We'll just hide down here. I don't think you should leave this open, Risley. People can just hide down there and wait to, like, assassinate your tea collection. Okay, well, since the bay is busy, I guess I'll go to the cafeteria. Okay, where's the cafeteria? We need him to get in, yeah. Okay, now don't let me forget to drink my tea. I need to wait for it to cool because hot water scares me. You're really dangerously running out of A words. You need to stop using them. It's fine. I won't remember that you've used them before. Ah, wrong button. Cafeteria. Yeah, I shouldn't be saying her name either. I'm giving her way too much respect.
Welfare meals now being served in the coupon cafeteria.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well. Traveler and Paimon, over here. Are you here for dinner too, Miss Sijwin?
And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well.
Huh. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria.
What would you like to eat?
We can choose. Is Rise the kicking us out of the fortress?
Yes, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey.
Okay.
It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
Then I'll have... I don't know if you deserve the tastiest stuff they have to offer. You can have the biggest portion, because that can be a big portion of terrible food. And you don't deserve the tastiest food right now.
Don't forget Paimon!
No problem. Just leave it to me.
After a while of meals, Siege, in order for you to arrive on light days prior, everybody had to tell you, nutritious, and also it's a fan of them, but neither you and, okay, the shakes genuinely taste pretty terrible. Okay.
So delicious.
I wish I knew what that said. I don't know if it was amazing, because I genuinely don't know what we've just eaten, because you didn't give me time. Freedom are the absolute best.
Is this how it feels to be freeloaders? Wait a second, we did do plenty of work after all.
Feeling full yet? How's the food?
Delicious.
Exquisite, thank you.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment.
Oh, it could just be a spasm, Seedreen. See, she doesn't bother me nearly as bad, actually, because I appreciate that she's a Melazine, so maybe she can actually read expressions, but, you know, Linny cannot, is what I'm saying. Risley wanted to let us find child for him, so the Fatui would continue pressuring the court and he could play both sides. Sounds like something the knave would do. Yeah.
Seedween, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings?
Or both.
Bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you.
You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear.
Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well?
Okay, I guess we're talking about this then. Rai would not treat Novi like that, and partially because that's his husband, and partially because it'll make his daughter sad.
Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Glorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Glorand left, to make sure that Linny wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother. Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Glorand had returned.
Yes, Cedrine looking out for her new brother Fremine, absolutely.
Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linny as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger.
You were all super considerate and really thought everything through.
Thank you, Paimon.
It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader.
Okay, that's great. Paimon and Lumine are back to Paimon and Lumine. The Dotoris have gone off somewhere.
I really wish Monsieur Nervula would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here.
Aww.
With all the darkness and chaos.
That doesn't make sense at all. It's hard to imagine Noviet outside of his office. Ooh! Noviet enjoys the dark and the chaos. You know, maybe there's a reason that doesn't make sense at all. Maybe the dark and the chaos is actually just Risley. Have you ever thought about that, Lumine?
Get a good night's rest, you two.
Yeah, clearly we don't know him that well. Clearly we don't know him that well. Oh, I wish Noviet would come down here. I feel like he'd like it down here, what with all the Risley and the Risley. Yeah, also, like, we've barely spoken to Noviet, as if we know him better than Cedrine does. If Cedrine says, Noviet would like it down here, then he'd like it down here. Oh, yeah, let's talk to you. I like you. I like her. Darkness and chaos is like Rai's Tinder. You're so right.
Glorand!
Ah, it's you two.
God, you know, that meme where it's like the two people in shirts and one's like, I like such and such, and then the other person is I'm such and such kind of thing. That, but it's darkness and chaos. That makes sense in my head. I'm gonna draw it and then it'll make sense.
How's dinner?
How are you?
It's all right. Miss Cedrine really put in a lot of effort.
So we heard that Risley invited you to come down to help, and you saved Fremine too. You sure work super fast.
You get it, good.
It was child's play.
Doesn't it look like their feet should be falling down there? Like, I'm sure it's just darker material, but they don't look like they should be standing there, especially Lumine. That doesn't look safe.
Still, Paimon didn't know even champion duelists could take on side jobs.
Especially in the heels, yeah.
And why aren't you eating with Cedrine and the Duke? Won't you get bored eating by yourself?
They're friends.
Miss Cedrine was with you, and the Duke has business of his own.
Actually, didn't Navia say that you went out for dinner with her as well?
Oh, you're not asking them if they're seeing each other, though, are you, Paimon?
Yeah. First time in a long time.
First time in a long time? So you mean you've gone out to dinner with her in the past?
Yeah, they were dating, Paimon. She has got it worse. God, she is in stilettos. My God, how do you fight in those? It's because they're seeing each other. Exactly. Exactly. I'm glad we're on the same page.
In the past, yes.
Okay, they were seeing
You
each
seem
other.
to be enjoying yourselves here.
They were seeing each other, but they broke up because she killed her dad. It's typical relationship drama. They're considering, and that's why they went out to dinner together for first time in a long time, because they're gonna get back together. Well, don't pressure them, because then you'll make it awkward, Paimon. You just have to let them naturally start seeing each other again. Normal romantic comedy, exactly. Exactly. It's all thanks to Novi. He deserves some nice things said about him after all the god awful stuff we've put him through. The argument, well, the awkward conversation that he and Rai are bound to have. We need to say something nice to
Things
Novi.
will be getting messy at the fortress soon. Don't run around unnecessarily.
God, we leave the fortress and it's just flooded. Return to the dormitories to rest. Did you say you know where Child is, by the way? What are you? Ooh, I got my Novi up to 80, by the way, and then I ran out of starfish. And then people keep wanting to come into my world for starfish, and I feel bad. You know, in theory, what he's in, not his physical location. That's interesting. That's interesting. See, because I keep thinking, oh, it must be near the end, but like we've still got to find out about Child. That's the wrong button. Maybe you do know his physical location now? Oh my god. I'm so intrigued. Is that like a massive spoiler?
So much has happened. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed. Paimon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
How literal the YouTube title was. That's interesting. Paimon's tiny. Aww. She really immediately fell asleep. I don't know why. You guys have done...
Delicious.
Aww.
Paimon wants seconds for free.
Aww. I was gonna say, like, I don't know why you guys are so tired. You've done nothing. The Tory segments have been doing everything for you, but aww. So cute. Paimon's so cute when she's Paimon. Good night. So is Lumine. Cute when she's Lumine, not cute when she's Paimon.
Out of my way! Get out of my way! What happened? Why is everyone running?
A sleeping Paimon is unfortunately always cute, yeah.
No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
Are we gonna... Oh, I thought we were dreaming of... Child.
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
What is that sound? What is that sound? Ooh! Paimon, wake up! We need to go out and see what's going on! And how fortunate, because Noviette is already down here. Oh my god. I'm like actually shaking a little bit. I'm so excited.
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Hey, wait!
Silly, mate. It is easy. It's primal
They
water.
won't even talk to us.
Maybe you guys should run as well then.
They're here! Yeah! There you are!
Right, please be careful.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank goodness!
Quisto and Lavaroon, do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here.
Oh my God.
Laveroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Yeah, I'm happy to see our gossip buddies again, but also, like, can we not gossip right now? Especially if you get started, because this is like kind of a tense moment. So if you get started, Paimon's going to ask if you two are together, and then that's going to be that's going to be even more of a moment. We need to go.
Why is it suddenly my idea?
Hey, shut up!
Oh my God, just
Okay,
go.
whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
They're so sweet for coming to warn us, but like, can we go then? You said His Grace said to evacuate outwards.
Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Yeah, we're okay. Guys, go. You're actually from Fontaine, I assume. Please leave.
No, it can't be that thing.
It ain't that thing. Go.
Oh, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
Outwards and upwards. Leave.
Let's go find the Duke. You two just go and get out. Go on without us.
Oh my God.
Hey, be careful.
We're fine because we're not from Fontaine, but you're from Fontaine, and Risley's possibly from Fontaine. Oh my God. Yeah. No. I would do no such thing. Ah! Oh my God, I'm actually like proper tense. And his office takes forever to open. The entire place will be flooded before this door opens. Yeah, he has to reach his hobby. Let's be honest, it was impossible to get through this without it being a shippy stream. Oh my God. Open! The seawater, we don't have time to serve more sentences. Husband is in danger. Oh my God. Yeah, honestly, I feel like at this point, it doesn't even matter what we're playing, it'll still be a shippy stream. For them, specifically. It could be not even Genshin. And then suddenly we're like, so about Novi and Rai? About Hobie and Fua? Go to the Forbidden Zone, okay? I'm going. You do not need to tell me twice. Ah, I'm so tense!
They're here.
It is the vibes!
Just like I said.
What happened?
He is. He's a king for this. Don't just
You're
stand
just
there,
in
though,
time.
Risley!
But be ready to run.
Yeah. Oh my God. You too, Rai. Yeah, don't stand so close to her! Oh my God! He's getting dripped on now, for God's sake! Yeah, don't run towards it, what are you doing? No, it's gonna break. We know it's gonna break. Oh, look, it broke.
Three, 2, 1.
That was really bloody cool.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Neuvillette is already here, it's
Until he
fine.
arrives, we're the last line of defense.
Yeah, like, I know how it was gonna end. I know what's gonna happen, but I was still panicking.
The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
Long enough for his
Depends
husband to
on
come.
us.
It's fine. You're fine. God's sake. They are, aren't they? They're so Fuwa and Yua. This really is Zero on the game. Oh, I need a sip. I can't even speak. I need a sip of tea after that. But if Yua was an honest person, yeah. It is Zero on the game. We've got the Fuwa and Yua, if Yua was a better person duo. We have the Horror Fuwa duo, and we have people who irritate me if they so much as say a single word, whether it's relevant or not. Basically, this entire story, I've been getting irritated, and then yay, shippy vibes. You knocking? Obviously not. And then irritated, and yay, friends, and then irritated some more. That's exactly how 01 is. And then we drowned. And I will make that joke every time. Oh my god, I need to calm down a little bit. Do you remember when I said, oh, I'm worried that I'll be too tired to get through the entire thing? Also, I didn't take adrenaline into account.
Neverlet, why are you here?
He knows!
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately.
Okay.
Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina, and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
God, he sounds so like... No, I don't want to say panicked, but like kind of a little bit panicked. Husband senses tingling, yeah. Okay, you can explain everything else to me later.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
You knew this is what happened, okay. Wait. Hang on. I got so into it that I forgot that I'm actually supposed to be the traveller. I just turned around and started going back to the fortress, for God's sake. I was like, oh, I'm Nova yet, do we need to go to the fortress? I really would have loved that scene where he realises his husband is in danger, but also daughter's in danger, and yeah! Same! Oh my god, okay, how do we get... Hurry! Let's just take a stroll along the riverbank. Okay, I don't trust that at all. Hi. Let me through. I am a dragon.
Look, there are a ton of Fatilian Palais Mermonia people over there. The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry.
I don't want to talk to the knave.
Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Monsieur Nervalet has left instructions. Please follow me.
Thank you. Not really spoiled because I assume it's coming up, but apparently she's so brave about it. Oh.
Though I'm sure he's already explained,
I know what
this
you
should be a
mean.
mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
Yeah, we'll try our best. I hope she's doing okay. I hope she understands why her dad had to leave. Like, Farina tells him, go take care of the prison and she'll be okay. Yeah. Aww. I'm still shaking about the bloody totally not real threat because I knew he was going to be fine, but still. Oh, I guess now we have to... Yeah. Hi. We're here, it's okay. Hi.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Of course, of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the Knave, one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
I also want to be like clear because people love to go all like, oh, you only think this about this person because you think they're hot, kind of thing, and that's why people like Tori and don't like Arlecchino, because lesbians aren't a thing and straight guys aren't a thing who play the game and anything like that. And so it's like, I just want to be very clear that I think that as soon as I saw her, I think, oh yeah, you are incredibly pretty. But like, that's such a ridiculous claim to say, oh, you only think this because you're attracted to this person. Like, I think you must understand how ridiculous that is as a concept to say. Anyway, now that Risley isn't going to get dissolved or crushed right this instant, it is, isn't it? It's so pretty. That was such an impressive cutscene that we just couldn't sit and admire, but still, it was pretty. I think some people, yeah. What I mean is that, like, I've seen a lot of people saying it's about fans of Dottore, but like, at least from what I've seen, fans of Dottore aren't trying to say that, oh, well, he's actually a really good person, really. It's like, no, we like him as a villain. But for me, it's definitely not. I like him as a villain because I think he's hot. I absolutely believe that a lot of the people are, like, excusing her because she's a hot lady. I totally get that. But I want to be, clear that for me, it's like, I'm more interested in her being a hot lady than anybody else, but she's still an awful person. Greetings. It's not a pleasure to meet you. Greetings. I'm not attracted to that man in the slightest, but I love him as a horrible person. Yeah, let hot ladies be evil. I would be so much more attracted to her if she was actually allowed to be evil. Because she's a hot lady, I like her, but can she just actually be unapologetically evil like Dottore is? And do people like Dottore for that? I feel like if Dottore actually somehow did ever become playable, a lot of people would pull him and they wouldn't be like, oh, but he's actually a nice person, really. Because you don't have to justify someone being a nice person to actually enjoy them. Like, you can just like a villain as a villain. And that doesn't mean that you are okay. It's like, okay, I think what I'm trying to say is that people who like Dottore as a villain aren't justifying the things that he did as a villain because we like him as an interesting villain, whereas the people who are who are saying that Arlecchino is actually a good person or a good parent kind of is justifying the terrible things that she's done. Whereas if they were to like her as a villain, then you wouldn't be justifying the things that she's done. Yeah, I have a super mega crush on Signora also. Because I also love evil ladies. And that's why I don't like the Knave, because, like, I would like her if there wasn't this possibility of redemption. Oh, absolutely, there are always some bad eggs, and I'm definitely not saying that all Dottore fans are good people. I'm definitely not saying that. But, like, liking somebody as a villain doesn't inherently mean that you're justifying the things they've done as a villain. And then it's because of all of the fan response to her that kind of ruins her as a character even more. Yeah, I feel like I've seen it more with Abercrombie than like any of the other Harbingers. I feel like it'd be one thing if they'd made complete villains playable before, but so far they've tried to redeem them first, and that's putting me off. Exactly. Yeah, it's like we had Child, who was like painted as, I mean, like war crimes and everything, but you know, different. But then we didn't get Scaramouche until he went through a full-on redemption. So I feel like if the rumors are true that she is becoming playable, then they'd have to redeem her, and that's totally not. You can't redeem her of all people.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Absolutely, Farina.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time.
I absolutely don't care how you do things.
This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
She seems friendly enough.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
It's quite tasty, and I think Paimon agrees too.
To hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
Child should have no reason for something like that.
I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know.
No, you're not.
Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
You are not concerned for his safety.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Farina looks quite nervous. There must be some kind of bad blood between her and the knave.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child
No, you
was
didn't.
subdued by Udex Nuvillette right in front of you. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Nuvillette.
Well, I managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Oh, and just how do you know that?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Meripede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Well...
She also has a really nice voice. Like a really nice voice. It's really upsetting that I can't enjoy her as a character. Because she's so pretty, and she has such a nice voice that I wish I could just enjoy her when she's speaking, but I can't. Her VA is very good. Can I just listen? If I can find out who her VA is, I'm sure I'll find a character who sounds similar. And that'll do me. She makes everything sound like a threat. She does. Even like, as soon as she told us to eat some cake, I thought this cake is poisoned. Like, everything she says is so dangerous. Oh, I wish I could enjoy her as a villain because she's making such a good villain. Like, isn't she? She sounds like such a good villain. Obviously, if she actually doesn't get redeemed, then I will apologise for, don't worry, you mute if you have to. Oh no, Paimon's statement just left us wide open.
The Fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
We do not. No, that's absolutely fine, I get it. But there was also no evidence that he's been injured or killed.
That is good news, at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the opera house. Is it something like that?
Don't read his letters. Distractor from Farina. That sounds good to
All
me, yeah.
letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded. Huh?
You okay, sweetheart?
Hold on.
Oh,
The water in the teacup is shaking.
it's because of what's happening below.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
Do not talk to my daughter like that.
I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Okay, no, come back on mute. Fire!
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
This is not the time to flirt with your husband, right?
Sounds about right.
He's gonna ask what shampoo he uses, yeah.
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
God.
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
You did really well, Novi. You did really well. Thank you, darling. You did great. I assume you're gonna want to meet again. I think she's coming back. Is she coming back? Oh my god. Hydro Sovereign has chosen humans. Yeah, we drowned first. Oh my god. I knew that was coming. And it was amazing. And I'm so happy. I don't care about the rest of it now. 7-year-old tea.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Let me
Okay, we're
guess.
alright for
We're
a bit.
safe for now.
Indeed. But only for now.
Hi!
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Yeah, but Ryan knows that Novi is perfectly happy to come down here by himself. Yeah, don't bet on your
Shouldn't you
husband,
have
how
gotten
dare
used
you?
to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
Yeah, this is so cute. This is so cute. God, after all the stress we've been put under through this is exactly what we need now.
That was obviously a joke.
Was it? Okay, bye.
Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
Right, was gonna two-time Novi, yes. Yeah, he has to go see his daughter, it's fine, it's nothing personal. That was so cute. That was the best part. That was so cute. I love how Ryan knew that he would come on his own.
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house.
Okay, I don't care. Do you want to go again? I'll wait. Yeah, okay, I'll see you in a bit. When we're done. When she's done. Okay, good.
Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
I really
At
wish
this
I could
point,
enjoy
I
her
don't
as a
think there's any
villain
more
right
need to
now.
speak as diplomatic representatives.
No, I
Yet,
don't care.
Here you are, relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable? The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland.
Oh my god. Like... Oh, I can't even. This is worse than Looney and Lynette. Actually, it isn't, because we know she's terrible. No, but it's like, she's terrible! So it's like, why are we trying to redeem her? She's terrible! Don't speak to my child like that.
You? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
Yeah, you tell her.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know.
I don't care.
Great Hydro Archon.
I do not care.
have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me.
Yeah, you tell her, Farina.
Saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high!
Yeah, you will. I am so proud of her.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on?
I don't care.
I...
No, you're doing well, Farina, carry on.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself.
You do not
They
owe
will
her an
only
explanation.
reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
I see. As
That's
a god,
funny.
the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes.
Exactly.
Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
We owe you no
An
explanation.
emergency response plan?
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of in-depth...
Okay,
The Oratrice?
I'm not.
It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core can... But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon?
Don't speak to her like
right.
that.
I almost forgot. Udex Nouvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side.
Shut up.
Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone. Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise. You too, Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
Don't do it, Paimon. I'm not even reading it, I don't care. I wish I did! God, I wish I did!
Super full. That cake was great.
She's such a good villain, she has such a good voice. She's such an evil lady.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
I wish I didn't have to worry.
I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table.
Like if I
was merely
was...
catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea.
I'm gonna type this out as well, but like... If I was playing this late, and I knew that she wasn't redeemed, then I'd love this scene.
It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Mind seeing me off, traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
I don't want to!
Paimon's coming too!
It's okay, we're drowning again. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get this started so we can just move on. I was hoping it wouldn't take so long and I'd manage to do, What if I just didn't? No! Farina! How are you, sweetie pie?
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I'd imagined.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why are you looking at me like that? Is something the matter? If there's nothing urgent, then I shall be retiring for now.
Oh, it's okay. You're okay. You did really well, Farina. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud. Oh no! Oh no, you did break the chat! I mean, it's her fault. Okay, let's go. I guess. You might want to... We're having to escort her out, so I assume we're going to talk to her again, so you might... Unless just talking to her on her own is different, but... I'd understand if you want to mute again. Where am I? Am I going the wrong way? I don't know. Let's see if another yet shows. Yeah. He'd better show and save the scene. Okay. Now that was a bad conversation. It wasn't. I enjoyed it as like a villain, but I'm so annoyed because she's such a good villain. I wish I could enjoy her as a villain. That's basically my entire commentary for her as a character. Is she's such a good villain. I wish I could have faith that she actually is the villain. Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I get it. Tension. Oh, I don't want to.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
That's what Paimon thought.
Was that a pyro thing on your back?
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth.
Oh.
As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
Does she have a pyro vision? Does she actually? I didn't know that. I didn't know she actually... I'm sorry, how does she have a vision? That's terrible. Ugh. I'd understand if she had a delusion. She should have a delusion. God, that's really got to me now. I wish I didn't know that. Well, that scene was obviously set up for us to see, oh my god, she's got a vision, she's totally going to be playable, but like, oh, I wish I didn't know that. There's no need. Was there nothing else you wanted to say?
That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings.
Okay, go away then.
I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede.
Oh.
Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
At least we're rude to her.
They've been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them, especially Linny.
Also, I think you'll find that Femine is not down there because the dragon and his husband adopted him, so he's fine. You touch Femine and I kill you. Yeah.
Nicely. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me. By the way, And you
What the
can
hell
just
is that
consider
supposed
this
to
a bit
mean?
of idle gossip. But what's your impression of Farina?
She's great. She's my daughter. She's amazing.
You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine.
You'd better
able
say
to
something
move around
nice.
most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
I don't care your
And
perspective.
that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of Meropide.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused?
Knowing Child, probably not.
Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
My God, I really want to do. I wish I could do a speed drawing of her because she's so pretty, and I love her design. But like, I could not even bring myself to do that. Yes, I love the Pyro Agent's design. I love him. Or them, I suppose, because there's loads of them. They look great.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
Were you playing the game back when the video of the Harbingers suddenly released out of nowhere and we saw all of their designs in one video with like no leaks, I think, or anything? It was like close to my birthday as well. Like, I can't remember if you were playing then or not. Because like, that's the point where I saw all of their designs without knowing who everybody was. It was all of them. It was, we got to see and hear like all of them. Because it was at that point where I thought, oh, you're pretty. I didn't know who she was. I just thought, oh, she's gorgeous. I love her design. And then I learned who she was. And I was like, ah, never mind then. I've seen Signora's funeral vid. Yeah. Was that the same video? I think that was the video. Yeah, because it had Columbina on kind of leaning against Signora's coffin and she was singing. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll find the video while you're gone. Yeah, that was it, yeah. Okay, bear with, I'm gonna find the Fatui video while Fire's gone. La, la, la. Ooh. What was that? Noise. It wasn't a noise, what was it? It was a... The screen went black for a second, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, can I, I'm gonna... close... I don't have to close the game, do I? Hang on, will it? Okay, yeah, I don't know if I can play it without this sound coming out, so... I don't know how to isolate. Is it a bad idea to start? Yeah. Oh, you're back. Okay, hi. I was gonna start messing around with the audio, but that's probably not a good idea.
Oh, come over here, you little critter, you.
Oh, that's so cute. I do need to draw Farina. I absolutely do. I love her design. Oh my god, if Zelda can turn into animals, then there's absolutely no stopping her. That would be fun. If she can just straight up turn into animals, oh my god. That's really cute. Farina's sweet. I like her. Meow. Yeah, that's you've got to find a balance between too OP and like fun, because I mean, it does sound like a lot of fun. Like the things you could do with that.
You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
My goal is just to
bless
discover
her.
the location of the Gnosis. And I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter.
Yeah.
This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed.
Don't talk about Farina like that.
It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please.
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor.
And that's what she wanted him at the meeting.
Even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone.
Oh, but you can mention it to Novi, though. He has to find out. I'm gonna be so upset if he doesn't find out. By which I mean if she doesn't tell him, because... Like, you can tell your dad. Tell your Hydro dad.
Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Eudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article. I have to find
No, he's the dragon.
Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Like, imagine thinking that somebody's an Archon and finding out actually, no, he's a sovereign. Like, how insulting is it actually, kind of, almost, to say that that you think that a dragon sovereign is an Archon? Like, that's such a downgrade. Like, don't say that to his face.
Yes, Father.
Yeah, like, you wish he was the Archon.
My dear children,
You wish.
please speak.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Never yet finding out that someone thinks he's actually the Archon. It's like, first of all, how dare you?
Probably the handiwork of that Ridesley.
I'm afraid so.
Because Ridesley's
This is a
cleaning up
good
shop, yeah.
opportunity. The value of a Harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Udex Neuvillette.
Oh god, like Arlecchino attempting to assassinate Neuvillette, and Neuvillette is more focused on the fact that she thought he was an Archon than the fact that she tried to kill him. And she's literally there with like a knife, and he's there like, how dare you believe that I am an Archon?
Oh, and I have an additional mission for you three.
Yes, Father.
Oh, I hate this.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can
See,
use
this is
it
so
to make a
creepy.
breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Farina and Udex Neuvillette.
Oh, is this not really creepy? How can people look at this and think, oh yeah, she's an amazing father? Like, even his fainting lines, the don't worry, I'm fine. Yeah. Oh.
The initiative
I
belongs
love-
to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Lenny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering.
Is she gone now? He'd absolutely not be afraid of her. He'd just be like judging her for calling him an Archon. Yeah. God, I really genuinely want his reaction to somebody thinking he's Archon. An immediate guilty sentence. Like, the Irish juice just explodes. That is also worse than stealing the Archon's cake. There are like 3 of the worst crimes you can commit in Fontaine. Stealing the Archon's cake, implying that Risley would betray Neuvillette, and calling Neuvillette an Archon. That's an immediate sentence straight into the primordial seawater. We have got to stop drowning. By the way. Oh no, chats, have I been speaking to myself this whole time? Damn it. How behind are we? Oh my god, no, we're quite behind. It's okay, I scrolled up and down, so it's fine. Yeah, I was so busy reading actual chat, I forgot to check. Oh my god, I can't speak today. Yeah, they can pause. Yeah, you're right, it's fine.
You should know the rest. Lenny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from me.
I think you'll find.
You attacked the Hydro-Arch?
I think you'll find that hiding things from us is Linny's favourite hobby.
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the
See,
rooftops.
After all, and this is proof that she does not know Linny.
That nothing of that sort ever happened.
You don't know Linny like we do. Okay, we know full well he loves to hide things from us. Looks at the camera like we're on The Office. Yeah.
Alright then.
I've
This
now
is
had
one
2
thing
chances
Linny's good
to
at,
enjoy
is
tea
hiding
with
things from
Farina.
us.
I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Udex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
Oh no, I think we accidentally threw her off the scent. Threw her on the scent, rather. Like, she thought that he was the Archon until we started saying how ridiculous that is, and now suddenly she doesn't. I think we accidentally told her. Yeah, we should tell Neuvillette if Farina doesn't. How did you come to that conclusion?
I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves.
Yeah, same.
Whether Udex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon.
Yeah, I was really hoping that the end of her story was that she confronts Neuvillette thinking he's the Archon, and he's just like, no, now I'm the one who will have the order.
Of course. That is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification.
Like, just she says that, and then just the whole of Fontaine floods with primordial seawater. Like, how dare you?
It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering,
also, yeah,
I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth.
You know how the Tsaritsa conducts herself? I'm pretty sure if... Like, I wouldn't say that she's the most... I mean, all of the Archons are just a little bit odd, let's be honest, but I wouldn't... Yeah, you won't be able to... I'd love to just pick her up and place her in any of those places and just play Guess the Archon. She wouldn't. She absolutely wouldn't. I feel... Yeah, especially Venti. Yeah, she wouldn't recognise anybody, let's be honest.
Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves.
Nahida and Nea are at least ruling, you're right. But, like, even so, I feel like she'd probably go to Samara and be like, Nahida doesn't conduct herself like an Archon would, therefore she's not.
Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you. You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together.
Neuvillette, she thought that you were an Archon. She said before, she's denying it now, but she said she thought you were the Hydro Archon. Neuvillette, show her, tell her, punch her, kill her.
He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
Don't nod to her, she thought you were an Archon.
Neuvillette, is it over?
For now, yes.
You're too
But this
polite.
issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur.
If you were trying to headbutt her, you missed. So everyone, tell him what she said about him.
Thank you for protecting Farina.
You're welcome. Also, Arlecchino called you. She called you an Archon. Tell her. Maybe ask what happened down there.
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate.
Okay, as for what happened on our side, the knave called you an Archon. You recount the happenings of the tea party to Neuvillette, especially the part
So
where
as
she called you an
expected,
Archon.
The knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives.
Yeah, her motives are a bit odd, but she called you an Archon. Can I ask you some questions?
Permission granted.
You have enough... Oh, Lumine, don't you ask? Just imagine now, Lumine being like, are you the real Hydro Archon? Did we tell him the knave traumatized his daughter too? I hope so. That was the two key points of that entire interaction, is that the knave traumatized his daughter and called him an Archon. Both the reasons to kill her. You have enough power to force back the primordial sea. Does this mean you have some deeper connection with the Hydro Archon? What do you mean? Be careful.
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part, though.
Paimon, do not ask him that! Okay, well that's it, Paimon's dead. Paimon's dead. See? He hates you now. That was the best reaction I've ever heard, and it was just, Oh no. Oh, poor Paimon, it was nice knowing you.
You can't tell us? then that's okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you.
I think his eye is twitching.
Super strange.
Paimon just begging for her life.
If by the phrase you guys you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
The first time we went to visit Noviette, we just snuck into his office and he was absolutely fine with that. The next time we go to visit, he'll have like armed guards out ready to spear us for daring to associate him as being an Archon. He may tell us just to not be thought of as an Archon. Oh my god, imagine if like he's kept the secret for a very long time, but then as soon as one person is like, hey, are you an Archon? All of a sudden, visible dragon in the middle of Fontaine. What did he sense in the Fortress of Meripede? Did he manage to protect those that needed to be defended? Of course he did.
The fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief and suffering.
Just to avoid being called an Archon, yeah.
And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Another catastrophe will soon be upon us, he says, glaring at Paimon, who just asked him. Just back into a dragon for a hot second, yeah. The first time in like centuries. Is it gonna rain? Yeah. Is it gonna rain? Because he's sad.
Huh? Why is it
raining? It is raining! Paimon. Connect the dots. I'm really gonna need you to connect the dots right now just to avoid calling him an Archon again. The clear sky suddenly filled with dark clouds. The rain became heavier, light rain soon growing to a downpour. I wonder what this could possibly mean. I wonder who Noviette really is. Look what you did, you called him an Archon and upset him. He's so sad. Yeah, see, you can't just go around calling Dragon Sovereigns Archons, they'll get sad, Paimon. And just moments before, Noviette had just mentioned his sense of grief. Yeah, put two and two together. I'm gonna need you to figure it out, like, really quickly. I'm really gonna need you to figure it out. Thinking back to that legend and what Femine said, it said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. Are they genuinely gonna find out that they've, like, personally offended him? Finally! Wait, Noviette, you can't be.
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
He's just letting them figure it out. I know that he's like super nice and everything, but the vibe I'm getting right now is he's just like he said, his eyes twitching and he's just glaring at them and waiting for them to figure it out. And as soon as they find out that they've just called a Dragon Sovereign an Archon, that's the last we're ever going to see of them.
Oh? And what are you thinking?
He's the Dragon Sovereign of Water, Paimon.
Dragon of... what? Huh?
Yeah, you're right to be scared after what you just said, Paimon. And you just offended him! He's the Dragon Sovereign of Water, Paimon, and you just offended him.
Please do not be so surprised.
Be afraid, though. Be very afraid. Farina! Hi!
Farina?
Oh, tell him! Paimon apologized for calling him an Archon, yeah. Oh.
Novelette, are you listening?
Oh, he's worried about his daughter. Oh. Farina, tell him what happened.
My apologies.
Oh, sweetie.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the Dragon Sovereign of Water, right? Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny,
Oh, please confirm it. Please confirm it. I'm begging you.
You guessed correctly.
Yes!
I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
Oh, no, Viet. No, they cannot keep secrets. Did you know that they literally, like, wrote an entire, like, novel in Inazuma about how the Geo Archon, is still alive and, like, gave them a tour around Lyra and everything? Like, no, everyone in Fontaine, and Natlan, because that's next, and so they're going to talk about you next. Everyone within, like, now, like, as soon as you've said that, now everyone in Teyvat knows that you're the Hydro Sovereign. Like, you know. Yeah, he sold out both Zhongli and Venti, and you are next, no Viet. Not now, Paimon rude. He needs to go see his daughter. Yeah. You should have known not to tell us.
Right, of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret.
No, you won't. The next scene is them telling Linny and Lynette that he's actually the Hydro Dragon.
There's still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
There's still something Paimon wants to ask you, though. Are you an Archon?
Please, go ahead.
Good on.
Well, if you are the Dragon Sovereign of Water, and you were able to force back the Primordial Sea from the fortress...
It better not be if it's an Archon. Why do I get the feeling that Paimon's gonna ask something equally as offensive now? Well, if you're the Dragon Sovereign of Water and you were able to force back the Primordial Sea from the fortress, are you really the Hydro Archon?
Then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
Ooh. That's a bit of a touchy subject, isn't it, Paimon? Yeah. Bit awkward. And since Fontaine's prophecy is all about the seawater, like, you know, basically it's just, you know how you're like the Dragon Sovereign of Water and everything? So you know if, like, the prophecy happens, and Fontaine actually floods, does that mean it's all your fault? Like, be honest, Paimon, that's what you're asking. Yeah, he did! He literally just did, just now, just went down, and, like, pushed it back, just now, in an incredibly badass way, yeah! With, like, amazing graphics and everything. Well, you wouldn't know, because you were just sat talking to the knave, unfortunately. So, I don't blame you, but still. Like, God, Paimon, you can't just ask people if they can just use their power to not let Fontaine flood. You can't just ask somebody that.
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood.
Yeah, we had to be there for Farina. I'd rather have been there for Farina.
They say that when the first usurper arrived on Teyvat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
So, in other words, Paimon, you really offended him.
There are 7 elemental Archons and 7 matching Dragon Sovereigns.
Yeah, there's like one for every element. So, like, are we gonna find out who the others are?
The Dragon Sovereign of Water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me.
Yeah, so, like, don't ask him again if he's an Archon, Paimon.
Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
Yeah, can we know? Can we know who else it is? Are any others still alive? Or is it just you and a pep? I need to know.
So even you can't solve it.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
Yeah, I want to meet your siblings too. They need to come to your wedding.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meripede? Paimon is a little worried.
He says none of the dragon sovereigns are living, implying their armor. Yes! Yeah! I didn't catch that, you're right. See you later, Novia.
We'll see you another time.
Bye.
Take care.
See you in the next quest, hopefully. Seems like odd wording if it's just him and a pep, yeah. Return to the prison to learn about everyone's well-being. She does give it back to him, he gets it back somehow. The bloody hell is that? Oh my god, it's a cat. Okay. Oh, that scared me. Oh, have I not listened to all his ascension lines? It was animal nails, it was cat nails, it was cat claws. Oh my god. That scared me. Am I right now? Yeah, okay. I know we're almost like finished, but do you mind if I just very quickly nip to the loo before we find out if everyone's okay? I'll be right back. Hi. I was gonna ask something. What was I gonna ask? Now that I have reclaimed one of the 7 authorities from the hands of the usurpers. Oh! I have regained my true form. Oh my god. I know this is an ascension, but like, I hope we get to find out what he actually looks like as a dragon. I am now a fully fledged dragon, powerful enough to judge the rest of the gods. My final destiny is to judge the usurper king in the heavens above. But until that time comes, I'll lend my power to you. Thank you, that's so nice of you.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors
The
of the
one
people
person
of
that
Fontaine.
Primordial won my fear is to
I
be
believe
it.
I will continue to take pride in fulfilling
No,
my
keep talking about it. I'll read it properly afterwards. Because I don't want to read your private messages out loud, but like... Please talk more about it. I am so invested. Oh yes, I was gonna say, as much as I really, really want to, I feel like it's probably not a good idea to also do his story quest today. I should probably wait till tomorrow. But when this is finished, because I assume we're wrapping up now, do you want any help in your world before I go to bed? Because like, I'm
Melusines
still
are
quite wide
beautiful
awake. I'm not ready
creatures.
to go to bed yet.
They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Okay, hubby, how are you? I don't know how to go anywhere. Absolutely, I feel up to it. Plus, yeah, like, I'm still quite awake now, but I know that I'm not gonna be awake, or feel awake for long enough to be able to do an entirely new thing, but like, I really want to. But I can definitely stay up for a little bit afterwards. I'll end the stream. I'm not suggesting sharing your world on stream or anything. I'll have to see if I feel up to his story tomorrow, because I have to. Yeah, I'm definitely, like, I'm not tired now, but I will be tired in an hour. Is everything okay? Have I got sound? Yeah, okay. I don't know how to get anywhere, though. I don't know how to get anywhere. I want to go further up. How do I go further up? Help! I mean, I say that, it's probably going to take me an hour to figure out how to get where I'm meant to be going. I am meant to be further up. How do I get further up? Ah! Oh, there's a teleport up there, okay. Okay, let's pretend none of that happened. I am good at video games, and nobody can tell me otherwise. No, don't you dare start telling me to go lower. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be logical. Is it how? Usually there's like little sparkly things telling you where to go, but they've gone now because there's 4 places I'm meant to go to. Maybe we can glide. Yeah, where can we glide? Oh. I assume the one in the middle, that's Risley, right? We're gonna see if Risley's alright. Should I not be gliding? Don't say wait now, it's too late! wait! This is gonna take longer anyway to get through the door. At least we can have faith that if the primordial seawater floods at Risley's office, it's never gonna get out of there. Time to go to prison again. Prison for calling Noviat an Archon, yes. Exactly. Oh, don't start not responding now. You've done so well. You've been doing really well. Okay, Risley. Was I actually meant to come in here? I was meant to come in here, right? Excuse me? Do not hide from your husband. He's not here. Is he here? Am I missing him? He's not here. He's not down either. I don't think I was actually supposed to come in here. Oh yeah, oh no, yeah. No, he's telling me to go higher. Can I go down? Is he down here? I'm confused. Oh. Oh, you're not even Risley. Oh, so I can come down here. What the hell are you doing not being Risley?
Jurier. Miss Seashleen told me you
Lies
still
and
haven't
deception. Hi, are you two together?
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
Oh, that's what I should have said when Paimon had the second thing to ask. It's like, oh, can I ask one more question? Go ahead. Are you two together? But it's just him. He's the one there, and Paimon has to ask that to everybody now.
That's no excuse for... Huh? What's you two?
Paimon, do not ask.
We're back!
And now Paimon asks them if they're the Hydro
Hello
Archon.
there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
We're fine, thanks. Are you two together yet?
Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
To quote-unquote work on the ship.
That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
We won't. Are you together now?
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Yeah, too late.
Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Also, are you the Hydro Archon? Oh my god, Paimon. That's not... Okay, yeah, actually, no. We can talk about that now. I want to go look at the ship again. Hi. You're so nice. Are you two together? Paimon with the rude questions. I know! Well, at least she's actually Paimon now and not Dottore. Oh my god, now where else am I gonna have to go? Okay. Can I... Yeah. I can, yeah. You can tell it's getting late because I'm not speaking very well, because I spoke perfectly before. Why do I keep getting Twitter notifications from people I do not know and do not follow? If the little level symbol is blue, that means it's on the same level as you. Does it? What is happening to my VTuber model? Bear with. Hello? Can you like track me? Hello? Hi. Hi, thank you. I didn't know that. Nobody told me that. Once we get out of prison, look at the map. What? Nobody told me that. I feel betrayed. Oh, so. Oh, I see. So. How? I didn't even notice that those turned blue, to be honest. So. Okay. Right, so if I go to this waypoint, then I can go to there and there. I've got you. I get you. I totally knew that. I was absolutely testing you. Back to prison again. We really shouldn't have asked if he was the Hydro Archon. I know where I'm going. Oh, are we gonna meet up with our gossip buddies? Yeah, hi! 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 The quest area outline is dotted if it's on a different level too. I wondered what that meant. Thank you. Hi, guys! Hi! How are you?
You guys are back?
You helped us escape, thank you. I mean, you didn't, but you tried. Hi!
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
No, we just came to say hi. I hope we become like pen pals with these guys.
Huh? No, not at all.
Ah, and here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
Actually, we did.
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
They thought of us when there was a
all right,
crisis.
there's no need to get caught up in the details.
Wait.
We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
Can chat cooperate, please? Thank you. He asked us to evacuate, not to chat.
It wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
You both were, admit it.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah,
I was also
thank you.
transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive?
Oh, they
Whenever
like
he'd
us.
say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
We should put in a good word for them with Risley. We should. Also, I feel really bad now that they think that we're like genuine inmates. They do deserve some coupons. Can we ask Risley to give them some coupons?
These two.
Can we ask
Sure are a lot
Noviette?
warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
Yeah, how you two together? Can we ask Noviette to ask Risley, because Risley has no reason to like us right now. I'm sure the welfare meals must have just skyrocketed in quality recently. Your meals will bring all the prisoners to the cafeteria.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
Oh, I feel bad. Can we go to the cafeteria and eat before we leave? He'll do it for his husband. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, why don't we have a meal with those two one of these days?
You want to cook for him yourself?
Why not? Good chance to show him what I can do.
Oh. What I hope... We'll be back for the welfare meals, absolutely. What I hope happens next is that we're like, well, we've finished our, undercover work, let's leave the prison, and then Right, so he's like, well, excuse me, you two, you have actually broken the law. You're not leaving yet. Because we legitimately did. You can get to them before. I was in the prison before. I didn't think to check anything. I just left. That's really cool though. I have one actually. How do you like see where they are? Can I get one? Sea Dream! Hi! I'm just gonna get a thing first, if I can. I'd like a warfare meal, please. I will enjoy my meal. How do I then find it? I got one, then got officially arrested, then went back to try and see if it would give me another, and nope. Oh my god! He knew you were trying to scam the system. It never occurred to me that you could actually do something. Oh no, it did, because I also tried it, and I forgot. Okay, fair enough. Suspicious to that fried egg. Oh yeah, I got a suspicious ribs or something. Don't believe Maxim's written on slips of paper. That's funny. That's funny. This game is funny. Siegeween, look who's come to visit. Look who's come to visit. Your other dad's come to visit. Hi. Hi.
Traveler, Paimon, you're back.
You okay?
Are you still doing all right? Did either of you get hurt?
No, we're great. Are you okay though?
We're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it?
You need to. Can you still collect coupons after the fact? I need to buy a recipe. I didn't know you could buy recipes. I haven't actually tried buying anything down here. Should I have been doing that?
A few people sustained superficial injuries,
Chat.
but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervulette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being.
Chat, can you please?
Of course. We must also thank you for the help you provided.
How did Nervulette know that he was needed here?
Well, Monsieur Nervulette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both all right.
You get coupons from the chests in the fortress. I don't think I've encountered a single chest in the fortress. I mean, aside from like ones that appear after you've done like parts of the thing. I didn't know that. Oh my god, I've not done a very good job of investigating, have I? You know where at least 2.5 are. Oh my god, can you direct me?
If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days. Just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Wolsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any time.
Absolutely, sweetie.
To take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
Oh, she's so nice, and she has no reason to be because we were awful. It was lovely to see you, Sea Dream.
If you can find the time, please stay at the fortress for just a while longer.
Of course. So where do you buy things? Oh. Oh, I have none. Okay. Fair enough. Which one is his specialty, by the way? Oh, haggis. Have you ever had haggis? See, Jean, I like to feel trusted and reading people's expressions. The internet is this a psychopath, sociopath? Yes, you said that. I read that. Were people genuinely saying that? Oh my god. Okay, I need to get the ribs then. Do you remember where the chests are, like, well enough to try and guide me to them? You blocked someone for a YouTube title, literally calling her a sociopath. Oh, I mean, people, first of all, no. And second of all, no. Oh no, is this the infirmary? Are we gonna have to speak to Linny and Lynette again? Two of them are behind a puzzle that's a little complicated. Oh no. Okay. Never mind. I'm here to speak to Femine, and Femine only.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
A bare-teeth cat?
Well, well, look who it is.
Traveler,
Hi. Hi, Femine.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, how are you?
Looks
And
like you're
only
recovering
you.
nicely, Fremine.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clarant in person.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of so many people in this. So many people have done such amazing things here. Farina managed to get through an entire meeting with Apricot, and Femine thanked Miss Clarend. Aww. I'm so proud of you.
Whoa, how did she react?
She told me that it was
'Cause,
nothing.
like...
It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
It's because it wasn't. Because most people, like, actually care about other people. But also, he has such anxiety. That can't have been easy for him.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Didn't want to stress you out. Also, people actually care about people most of the time,
Yeah.
Lynette.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
Unfortunately.
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
I swear to God, if they tell them that he's
Her
a dragon.
attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic.
What we should do is tell them that he's the actual Hydro Archon, and they'll just sit back and see what happens. Like, if we have to tell them anything, tell them that he's the Archon.
You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
Yeah, that's not a good attitude, my god.
Father is very capable, and also trustworthy.
Is she?
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Linny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got it.
Huh. That does sound like something that Father would say.
Hey!
Are you going
That
to stay
might is
here for the
making me
next few
uncomfortable,
days?
yeah.
Looks like it, yeah.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
For real? Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely. Well, Next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
Invite Risley, yeah. We've seen oh yeah, good. I'm talking to Femine, and only
We
Femine.
should start preparing that tea party.
I'm talking to Femine.
That's a great idea. I'm all for it.
I'll help you set it up.
Yeah, we can't have a tea party in the fortress without Risley. That's like blasphemous. That's the major hidden rule, is that no tea without Risley. See, yeah, I feel like I'd get on well with Risley purely because of the tea. Like, if nothing else, not saying that I wouldn't ordinarily, but like, that's how I make friends, is just tea. Oh. Is that not... You're is this not the door? Is this not the door? Am I in the wrong bit? I'm in the wrong bit, aren't I? No, look, how do I stop climbing? How do I stop X? Right, okay. Okay. It's not a door, I was trying to get in the wall. Local dragon doesn't know how doors work. Okay. That's it. Enter the office. Oh my god. Can I blame the fact that it's getting late and I'm tired on the fact that I don't recognise doors? It's not my fault. He's so distraught about his husband, exactly. You were not here a minute ago. You were not here. I came and looked for you and you were not here. Also, greet your husband while you're just sitting there. This is so awkward. Can I just stay here for a bit? Fine, I'll have my own drink. I shouldn't be finding this funny, but this is so awkward. I love it. You took pictures of Novi standing on his desk. Oh my god, can you send me the pictures? I need to see that. Oh my god. And now, see, now he's crying because you're not greeting your husband. Okay, let's talk. Hi. Oh, you're not. I have to... Okay. Hang on, I need to do the same then. Hi. 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 Now how do I take photos? Wait, no, I need to get rid of the octopus for a second. And he's just there with a drink. That's so funny. No, I need to use this in the thumbnail. Oh my god. Let's... Can I? Yeah, that's it. Down a little bit. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Can I zoom in more? Yeah.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp
I'm having too much
pure,
fun. The thumbnail of the Shippy stream, exactly.
has an enduring aftertaste.
Oh no, it's
In
raining.
Inazuma, the water possesses.
Just a dragon lecturing his husband. On water. Yeah, exactly. This is exactly.
Flavor profile.
I'm sorry, I'm talking over you, Risley. Noviette.
Fully appreciate it.
This is exactly what happened as soon as Risley said that line about taking a swim in primordial seawater just to find out.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Okay, I think we can talk now. Oh, I love those photos you took. Just standing on his desk, that's amazing. Okay, Risley, let's talk.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
Noviette be like, I'm gonna stand on your desk until you say you won't. Yeah, exactly.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still alright?
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Eudex himself to exchange the Courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but he'll come and visit, though. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sigewinne's gift with him, though.
He sure sounds super busy.
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sigewinne.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Clorand received lipstick instead.
Neuvillette got a milkshake.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Well, it's Neuvillette's own fault for making Sigewinne worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies.
Also, knowing Noviette, which we do, he would absolutely drink the entire milkshake as well.
Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Are these from Sigewinne too?
Nope, they're from yours truly. You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
Is food still covered?
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Thank you. We don't deserve this nice
Just remember
treatment.
to come
Also, yeah,
complete
what?
your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Does this have, like, actual... I'm assuming that, like, in real life we can just go down and sit as much as we want. They're not just gonna lock it up, are they? Like, keep it from us as soon as we're... You know, done. I will not. Yeah, no, we're not staying for the... We're meant to be here for, like, 45 days, and what, we've been here for, like, 3. We've been here for longer than that, but still. Well, thanks, Risley, you're really nice. But also, like, don't go swimming in the water.
Your file can't be closed until we've completed your paperwork, so don't forget to come find me again when you're done serving your sentence.
So does that mean then that if we, like, stop the story here, then he's just sort of, I will not complete my paperwork? Exactly! Can we just, like, not? Can we actually just stay here for the rest of the game? And he's always going to be there. If we leave and come back, will he still be there? I don't want to do anything that... It's like the amount of people that stopped playing after Dottore was on the boat. Boat Dottore. And it's... I swear I saw some people saying that they had to finally move on from Dottore so that they could play Fontaine. Because they stopped the game for that long just so they could keep visiting Dottore on the boat.
It's crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma...
I'm testing it. If I leave and come back, will he still be there? Or is that just going to be a part of the game? that like in the next, that we're actually still here until the next Archon quest, and then the next Archon quest it'll be like, let's go to Risley to complete your paperwork. Unless we get cutscened, yeah. The interim quest, yeah. I'm testing. I hope that it's the case that we get to see Dane once a year. Like every year we would just get a little teensy tiny little bit. When was the... I have no sense of time. When did we last see him? He's sad for Babe because he didn't think he'd come stay for him. Yeah. So your fortunes are going to flood because he said that. Oh my god, yeah, he's still here. Hi, are you just staying here now? When the quest closes, I'm going to come back. And see. Carrie Bear. Yeah, when was Carrie Bear? When was that? When was the cheese? Yeah, because I keep thinking that was very recently, wasn't it? Like I've got into my head that was like very recently, but then like, was it? Let me find out. Summer! Oh my god! No, that was not as recent as I thought it was. Okay, now let's find the dormitories again. Oh, you're so far away. A page about it was last edited July. Oh my god, that just reminded me. It's October, isn't it? So I need to... I was meant to have Fua's Halloween chat, thank you. I was meant to have Fua's... Okay, that should refresh soon. Yeah. Halloween costume ready already, but then I ended up getting COVID again. So I then couldn't. And so I had to, yeah. What am I trying to say? So I'm having to do it now. So I'm really hoping we actually do it in time. The hardest part is cutting out everything.
I see the value in my own work, but I
can't remember if I've actually said what she's doing for Halloween. March!
I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Oh my god! March! That was too long ago. That was too long ago. Oh my god, chat! Can you please behave? What's wrong with you? Okay, it should come back soon. Yeah, Furfur's, we're making her a little, devil assistance vest for Halloween, but I haven't made it yet. It was supposed to be ready already, but I couldn't. So I'm hoping I have time. We never found child! We never found child! We're just leaving and we never... Okay. Well, we did say that we wouldn't mind leaving him. I can't believe we just... That's so funny. He's in the Primordial Sea. Is he actually?
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate.
It's, anyway, her vest, it's gonna say Assistance Devil.
Water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste.
He's gonna be
in
a whale.
Inazuma, the water possesses a depth
His
of
whale?
flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Is that more of it to go than I thought?
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners, though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
It feels like a huge weight. It's
Sure feels that way. But the truth is, we never did anything bad to begin with, so I'm not sure why we put so much pressure on ourselves.
Yeah, no offense, a child, but that I didn't realise that is just... Well, it didn't occur to me because you told me. Still, oh my god, I'm sorry, child. We're just... leaving you. Sorry. Not sorry, but sorry anyway. Paimon, is there something you'd like to say?
How did you know?
Because you usually just immediately fall asleep. Oh, I've got hair in my mouth. Maybe we'll have one last dream about him. Yeah, maybe. And then Lumine wakes up and is like, crap, I forgot child! And he's just drowning in the Primordial Sea. Also, Paimon, I swear to God, if you ask if Nova gets the Archon... Paimon, do you have anything to say? Because you usually immediately fall asleep. Well, there's one thing I was just wondering, actually. Do you think Nova gets the Archon? Also, are you two together? The video title you saw said he was in the Primordial Sea and he sees the whale. Child, you're running late.
Hey, that's not true. All right. Okay,
Aww.
I just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all.
Yeah, we are. Oh, Paimon, you're so nice.
It's like
sometimes.
We've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends. There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
You're the best adventurer
You're
ever.
counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Being a guide counts too.
Let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward.
Window closed. What? Wait, what? Oh! Oh, right. Okay. I thought something had happened. I don't know why you would be saying... Yeah, I don't know what I'm... Yeah, why would it be me? You just missed, Paimon saying that they're the best adventures ever, and Lumine saying, yeah, you're right, we are, and Paimon's like, oh, you counted Paimon in that. Aren't you just the adventure? And Lumine was like, well, being the guide counts too, and it was really adorable.
Just our thoughts making Paimon giddy.
Oh.
Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too.
Night, Paimon. Lumine's got to dream about Child being eaten by a whale.
The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside ourselves. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary. We should be safe now, right?
Also, I really thought we were going to utilize Child's vision more. Like, as soon as they were like, it seems that we can see things from Child's point of view with this vision, I thought that more was going to happen than it did. We just forgot about Child. We'll be fine, so don't worry, Paimon.
Alright then, good night to you, Traveler.
Maybe that's the interim quest, yeah. Okay, this is it then. Yeah, you forget Ether all the time. That's fine. The whale! Oh, okay. Alright. That was insightful, thanks, Child. We did it! And now I get another wish after that, right? Whew, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. So if man is in the primordial sea, how the F do we actually get him out? Yeah, I'm not feeling great about Child right now. I mean, I know I said I was down to leave him in the fortress, and I know you were as well, but like, are we leaving him in the primordial sea? This is not the door, right? Oh, this is the door. Yeah, who's gonna dive down there? We're not sending Femine down to rescue Child. We're definitely not doing that. Never yet. Favour. After everything we didn't do for you, can you do us a favour, please? Yeah, I know it didn't really help me the last time, and we might have caused an argument between you and your husband, but like, pity please. Oh, you still here? I bet you're not. Okay, that is not how you climb stairs. No, he's gone. I'm sitting in your seat. Oh, yeah, I can sit in your seat. Now I am the Duke of the Fortress. Okay, so... Was I supposed to do anything after this? Am I done? I mean, I'm done with the thing. I didn't say I was going to do anything else, did I? Aside from helping in your world if you need anything. He's the only person we know of who can survive in there, yeah. Oh yeah, I completely forgot the whole point of the primordial seawater. Yeah, we should be able to go down there. Ooh. Oh, I'm feeling overheated now. I didn't realise how hot I was feeling. Poll everyone from different nations. Yeah, someone's gonna have to go in to get him, because, like, I don't want to. Yeah, I think we should ask Noviet. Let's be honest. I'm absolutely not loving our odds either. Like, no offense to Lumine, but Noviet, can you do it, please? Ooh, so I should now be able to unlock something really important. There's a needle in a haystack and there's a harbinger in an agency, yeah. Oh, that feels so good to have done. So, tomorrow? I'm definitely not saying that you have to hang out with me tomorrow, but I have to do his story tomorrow.
Paimon wonders what he's been up to.
It's been a while.
So many questions about his true identity. Let's go talk to him and find out.
It's been a while since we last saw Noviet, we say after immediately seeing him. That's we leave his office and then it's a while since we last saw Noviet. We finish talking to him, we turn around, we're both walking away from each other. It's been a while since we've seen Noviet. Paimon is like a dog.
Water comes
you know
in
when a
many
dog just like
flavors
turns around and then sees you again and acts like they've not seen you in years.
Crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an
Paimon just watches Noviet leave and then it's been a while since we've seen him.
The water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water,
Well, it's been so long I've forgotten
rich and
what he looks like. No object permeance, yeah.
It must be savored patiently.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna have to be on the lookout for some chests here. If you can't see them, they're not there exactly. Yeah. What am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? My brain is going.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine.
If you can show me where the
believe
puzzle
I will
is, I can at
continue to
least
take pride in fulfilling my duties.
pin it. If you don't mind. And then I'll end the stream and then I'll come and help you fight things if you're still up for that. And then I'll go to bed. And then tomorrow we're gonna see Noviet because we've not seen him in so long. I'm not moving until you tell me to. Because finding chests in this place is like trying to find a harbinger in an ancient sea. The other chest is in the cannibal pipes. Did I miss it? Let me get that shiny. The puzzle is the abandoned production zone. I don't know where the abandoned production zone is. Okay, I'm on the map. green underground bit. This bit? No. Hang on. That bit, though, do you mean? This bit? Okie dokie. I'll just walk to that area. Hang on. The abandoned production zone is the cross shape to the north. Here. Okay. So there's a bit, one roughly here and one roughly there. I'll just put like basic pins and then I can come back later and try and see if I remember what they were there for. Get to it via a lift from the current production zone. Okie dokie. All I need to do then is remember how to get to the current production zone. I'm not gonna make you sit through this. Oh, it's on that level. Okay. I will not make you sit and watch me trying to find places. Abandoned production zone has 2 chests. 1 common and 1 super fancy behind puzzles. Okie dokie. I was gonna have a quick look. I'm not gonna put you through that. Although I'm probably just gonna walk straight past everything. Is the puzzle trying to get through the pipes without it lagging? Common ones give 30. Okay. That's brilliant, thank you. Oh, you're right there. Right there, hi.
Is it what you wish to find?
Credit
Hopefully the
coupons!
excitement of opening a treasure chest
Thank
has at
you.
least made it a worthwhile experience.
Thank you. I won't, I will end the stream in a sec, otherwise I will end up trying to go there, and nobody wants that. Which level is it on? It is Nova, yes, thank you. So where's the current production zone? I'm assuming I'm assuming the current production zone has got to be near that, so like I will find it. So I'll find it. I'm gonna end the stream before I do something else because I will, and I'm tired. So let me just basically run around the area with all the mechs taking every lift. I'll find it. Thank you for hanging out for God. Almost 4 hours. Oh my God, I can't believe I actually kept going for that long. Thank you for keeping me going for that long. I am so laggy. The power of Shippy Stream. The title of this on YouTube got to be related to Shippy Stream. And it's gonna be that thumbnail. Oh my god, how long have I been lagging like this? This is so horrible. And my cat is sitting on me. Hi. I'm eating snuff. Hi, the cat's sitting on my shoulder now. Okay, I will see you in your world in a moment then. Yeah, I got cats on the thing that represent the cats that I have now. So I need to get a rabbit as well, but the black one's Sooty. And the grey and white one's Puddy. And the ginger one's Snarf. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking so you can get your loungewear. Give me a second. Eek. Yeah, okay, I'll see you later then. Sibby, bye bye.